So just recently, they shot a white man and then tried to use the whole excuse of, well, he had a gun, even though he had a right to carry, which we were all about the Second Amendment here. You know what's sad about it? The NRA, they are chiming in. Gun groups are now concerned. Oh my, boy, America, man, you can kill all kind of people, but you hit that gun. Oh, they hurt the gun? But, hey, is the gun okay? That now gun organizations are concerned because now we messing with this. We messing with that Second Amendment. Get your tickets for me back at the Broadway Comedy Club for a night of sit-down comedy. That's going to be April 17th, 9 p.m. show. That's Saturday, by the way. You can get your tickets by going to doubletoastedny.com, or you can go to doubletoasted.com and get your tickets over there. Let's go ahead and get into this discussion right here, because it is crazy in Minneapolis right now. And what is going on in Minneapolis means that it is crazy here in America. It's a huge reflection of what's happening, and it is a sad state of affairs. It's a scary thing. And if nothing else, it's just plain ignorant. And you're ignorant if you're not paying attention. I hate to come at people like that, but I just want to talk about this because I know we're an entertainment show, and I know that, we're here mostly to talk about movies and geek stuff, and we'd have some laughs and be a little silly ourselves. But man, sometimes shit goes so hard and gets so serious that we have to come in and stop everything and address this, because this affects everybody.
What's happening is so extreme and so dangerous and upsetting that sometimes you read something that's funny and you're like, how can you be joking around at a time like this?
Yeah.
Don't you know what's going on?
Yeah. We are hitting that point now where, like I said, I feel you, Martin. Like, I really did get mad when people were sitting around waiting for and campaigning for and being very vocal about a non-existent episode of Stranger Things. And I was like, wow, you sit up here, focus on something that's not going to happen. And meanwhile, we got all this stuff that's happening in the world that is real at this moment. But I just want to go over how things are getting serious now, because now we're crossing certain lines to where people are going to start paying attention because it's happening to them. Because with ICE, look, there was a lot of racism. There was a lot of bigotry. There was a lot of just anger and people just taking pride in being mean. That was already something that we should have noticed. That's already something that we should have kind of start to pick up on and do something about at the root of the problem. But hey, it's crossed over. We're here now. So now that because we've been trying to tell y'all, man, the moment that things start happening where you have some of the most powerful people in the world saying diversity is something that is harmful and taking away the rights and making the white man one of the most discriminated people in the world. We should have been looking at that and being like, okay, here we go. But you didn't. So where are we now? So now we got a man who is pretty much given authority to a bunch of untrained thugs out there who are committing violent acts, and after it's done, the government is ready to spend propaganda just to keep these people in power. People, that's some Nazi, Hitler, Gestapo move right there. If you don't recognize, if you don't know. But let's break it down for you, because some of y'all ready to say, oh, you're exaggerating.
You always got to bring up Hitler.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that a slight exaggeration? I don't know why you talk like that. You need to get some help. So it was happening to people of color first. Started out simply and seemed innocent enough for some people, even though it was very ominous to people like me. The equity, the DEI, all that kind of stuff. But even the people who were the targets of that, they weren't paying attention because, well, those immigrants were getting it. Those brown people who probably shouldn't even be here in the first place, they were getting it. And if ICE is put into place to take care of this, why are we getting mad? Because aren't they doing their job? Aren't they coming in and taking care of people who shouldn't be here? Those people did something illegal. Easy to say when it's not us, and it's them. It's easy to say when it's not affecting us. It's easy for us to make excuses, even though I've told you, like, a lot of these people that ICE is coming in and all these people that we're saying are illegal and don't they deserve this? Man, those are people who are over here to just work. They were over here to work hard. They were over here to get a better life. Whether they're over here illegal or not, okay, that's one thing. But the problem is that we start to villainize these people. Rapists, murderers, gang members, thugs, when most of those people were not. The legal thing, we can talk about that. But to villainize these people and demonize these people, that's where propaganda, that kind of spin is dangerous. And why is that dangerous? Because now first of all, they start testing the waters. They start saying, well, you know what? Let's see if I can shake them down and harass them without anybody noticing, because nobody seems to care. So they start harassing these people. Then they start doing things like, well, shit, now we can harass them. Let's start doing some real crazy stuff. Like, let's start asking for papers and citizenship. But hey, it's still happening to them. And then it started to cross over into harassing people who are actually American citizens. And once you start doing that, that's when the real power hungriness comes in, because now they have impunity to do whatever they want to people. Because at this point, they crossed over from harassing and violating brown people. And hey, people, I guess it's what it takes to wake people up. They shot a white woman, murdered Renee Nicole Good, a mother. And they even found a way to spin that. In addition to being a terrorist, oh, well, she's also a white female liberal. I actually have a term for that now. I think they have something called awful. I forgot what the acronym stands for, but she's a woman. For some, that's a second-class citizen. Yeah, she's white, but she's one of those liberal whites. You know?
They kept bringing up the fact that she was lesbian. Like that had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all you need to say.
Yeah. But we shot a white woman now. All right. And she deserved it because she's a terrorist and she ran her car into that guy. But hey, you know what? They moved on from, hey, once it's white people, it's open season now. So just recently, they shot a white man. And then tried to use the whole excuse of, well, he had a gun, even though he had a right to carry, which we were all about the Second Amendment here. That's the gun one, right?
Yeah.
And notice how you aren't hearing anything from the NRA this time.
Actually, the NRA, you know what's sad about it? The NRA, they are chiming in. Gun groups are now concerned. Oh my. Boy, America, man, you can kill all kind of people, but you hit that gun. Oh, they hurt the gun? Hey, is the gun okay? That now gun organizations are concerned because now we messing with this. We messing with that Second Amendment. Mm. But still, I want y'all to notice something. For all you Second Amendment people out there who still trying to spin this some kind of way, well, he pulled it out on them. I will talk about this in a minute. But they actually, depending on how you want to look at this narrative here, it can be said that for all these people of the Second Amendment, they used the gun against this man. They found this gun, and now it's something where he was dangerous. See, here's the thing. In both cases where this man was dangerous and this woman was a terrorist, there are people out there risking their lives, and you can look at the footage yourself. If you think anything is fishy here, I mean, you're going to be a denier anyway, so what does it matter? But the footage is there. There's people out there risking their lives to get a different story, to document, all the lies and the propaganda that's going on. With this guy, videos contradict U.S. account of Minneapolis shooting by federal agents.
Several videos contradict.
Yeah, no, several videos. He had a phone out. He had a gun on him, but he had a phone out. And I'm pretty sure that he probably thought, I don't want to say what this man is thinking, but he had a phone out. He didn't have if you look at certain things, he he did not assault these officers, man. He did not go up there and start pointing the gun to the point where these officers had to defend themselves. It's the same thing with Renee Nicole Good, man. If you look at it, she did not charge these officers with her gun. She did not try to kill these officers with her car. She did not charge these officers with her car. She's not trying to kill these officers with her car. She is not a terrorist who went out there and rammed into ICE officers. She was trying to pull away and they shot her. Shot in the face. And this guy's still out there getting away with it. ICE is lying and trying to cover this up. And even with this guy, when they said that he pulled a gun on them, I mean, ICE is lying about a lot of things. Why should I believe them now? You know?
Well, the video, it shows him not pulling the gun, them putting him on the ground, taking the gun from him, and then shooting him.
Yeah. I'm just asking this because all my Second Amendment people, where you at? You know? Because I want to tell you something. Where my patriots at? Where my Fourth Amendment people at? Because even if you don't want to sit here and actually acknowledge that this was murder of these people, American government sanctioned murder, which, by the way, is nothing new. Ask the Black Panthers. But again, none of y'all ever thought that it would come happening to you. It's been happening in America all this time. America's a shady place, man. And the racism of America is crossing over.
Happens every single day.
Yeah. Black people tried to tell you. History was right there. We've been murdered by the government for years. Now you have the government coming in, American sanctioned murder, propaganda lying about these people's murder by the government. And where my patriots at? Where my Fourth Amendment people at? Because even if you want to pass up these murders and deny them and push them to the side, you don't want to acknowledge that. Well, let me ask you something. Where's my back the blue people at? Because now there's police officers out there who say that they are being targeted by off-duty police. The off-duty police officers are targeted by ICE. Off-duty police officers, mainly of color, have ICE approaching them, harassing them, asking for documentation, cornering them in with cars. And the only reason why, and these officers say it's threatening. It feels threatening when they do that. It's crazy when they do that. People, that is a violation of the Fourth Amendment, a legal search and seizure. And they're doing it to cops. You know, the guys that you were so into like backing up, protecting, saying, hey, why don't we listen to them? As long as they were shooting black people. Now are, if they were protecting the Capitol and, and I was all for the rioters. But now where you at? Where you at?
And those cops are saying that as soon as they whip out their badge, those ICE agents,
yeah, they run.
Yeah, they start cowering.
They got their mask on. They run. They don't want to be. They don't want to be known. They don't want to be identified. They don't want to be seen. Bunch of cowards, man. You know. Where's my patriots at? All you guys who are all these years talking about America, waving a flag, listening to all these goddamn songs. Talking about, hey, come for my gun. I got something for you. Hey, the Constitution. Hey, America's about the people. Greatest place. Where are all you people? Where are you flag wavers at, man? Where are the people that have been, you cry every time that goddamn Proud to Be an American song comes on? Where are you at? The thing is, false patriotism has always been a thing. That's why I don't like it. And this is the proof right now. For anybody who criticizes any of us, because I can't speak for you, but I know Martin and I sat up here and said, patriotism, man, because people, they front patriotism too much and don't do anything with it. Because the thing about you goddamn fake patriots is that you are not, you're not about patriotism. You're not about America. You're about you. You love patriotism when it serves you or somebody
you
that
and your
looks
tribe.
like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at it the same way as when people go, well, I'm a Christian. It's like, well, I don't give a. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Pisces. What does that matter?
The Constitution is being violated. You wear all your shirts with the flag on there. You sit up there and you talk about how we need to respect our troops. We need to respect America. We need to respect the police. We need to respect the government. And we've heard you make exceptions. When it's a president you don't like, or when there's something that you don't like about the government. I wish the government's overreaching. They're going too far. I wish you would cut for my guns. Hey, man, stay out of my business. Stay out of my bed.
Don't tread on me.
Yeah, all that bullshit. And all of a sudden now we being treaded on hard, man, and y'all don't do any. You don't say anything. Yeah, man. You're showing yourselves not to be patriots. You're just selfish hypocrites, man, who believe in America when it serves you. People. This country is doing illegal things right now. You under normal circumstances, or as normal as that you can get sometimes, you have the right to refuse an illegal search and seizure. The government should not be able to do that. They are way overstepping their boundaries. These are Gestapo moves right now. And the government is backing it up. And one reason why they're doing it is because, and people, we're way beyond labels right now. We're way beyond left. We're way beyond right. We're way beyond Democrat and Republican and even MAGA and all that kind of stuff. This is America being shit on right now. You have the right to not be searched illegally, questioned illegally, but the government is letting it happen. And the reason why they're letting it happen, because they're trying to create a powder keg. They want somebody to actually flip and do something crazy so they can come in and put more authoritarian rule in there.
That's why they're not training these ICE officers. They like that they bring chaos. Someone who's properly trained wouldn't be doing what they're doing.
No, not at all. Not at all. And the sad thing about it is these people only get as far as you let them get. We've invited this in. I keep telling y'all, man, this country is cursed by its own selfishness and its own bigotry and its own racism. We are willing to completely screw ourselves as long as we feel like it's not that other people can't get ahead, other people can't have something, or we're under the illusion that it's only going to happen to them. Yeah, and what's going on in Minneapolis, you're seeing it right now. Where are you politicians at to stop this? I mean, because this is not, in the end, it's not going to be good for a country, even as rich as you are. It's going to hurt everybody. It's not good for anybody.
No, right. And one of the scariest things I've seen is still this idea of like, man, those protesters are fake. I saw them bringing in buses of people. They're all paid actors. I'm so tired of that shit. It's unfair. It's like the people are literally revolting. You're like, well, those are the pretenders. Yeah. Yeah, man, they've taken advantage of all of us. Somehow they've created like a cult, a fandom. This is not a presidency. This is a cesspool of corruption, and it is a cult that has taken advantage of people and still. Why even people who proudly just sung America's virtues, you're looking at it being set on fire right now and doing your house is on fire.
Yeah, but they're the little dog saying it's fine.
Yeah. You're looking at your house on fire, and you saw the person who said it, and you're just kind of like, well, it's cool because I like him.
This is fine.
Yeah. He's funny.
Yeah, that guy, like that guy, man. He's he's charismatic.
He tells it like it is.
I could have a beer with that guy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, your shit is burned to the ground, and that fool is laughing at you. He's showing you the matches. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's people. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, we laughing, but you are witnessing murder of this government, and you have politicians who are gladly lying about it and gloating about it. And then you have politicians who are against it, but saying nothing. It's either at this point now, we're going to have to do something, or we're going to just get out of here, because this country, it's 10 years ago. I'm going to ask you something. Do you really think you would have been seeing something like this go down like it is? Could you ever imagine yourself being here? Don't let this shit boil you slowly to where you accept it. Think about this. Think about where we were 10 years ago, and think about now, and think about the culture shock that will slap you in the face thinking about that. We never thought we'd be here. And that's why we are here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. Just thought it was important to say, hey, for all of you, be safe. You know, let's start being smart. Let's start waking up. Let's start quit. Let's stop being distracted by all this nonsense out here. I mean, we still got to have a break. We still got to we do have to have a distraction. We got to get our mind off of this somehow. But man, don't sit up here and just say, I can't deal with this. I don't want to think about it. I hear so many young people now talk about, I don't care. I never thought I'd hear so many people talking about, I don't care. It's not affecting me. I don't care. You, man. And so, yeah.
Well, we've reached a point with technology and entertainment that they keep the masses distracted pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so into, sucking on the teat of the internet teat that they don't want to let it go to deal with what's real.
Yep. Yeah. No, there's so many things to keep us distracted, to keep us buying. Push of a button, we can buy anything right now. We have instant gratification. Well, I've experienced myself. I get simple things. You could bring me an empty Amazon box to the door. I'm excited as hell, man. I get it. None of us are above it. I'm with you too, man. I buy things to distract myself from things too. I'm sitting on laptops at the house right now because I'm trying to find some distraction in my life. But, we have to actually start paying attention, man. I mean, we all don't need to protest. And nobody's asking everybody to go out there and put your lives on the line. Nobody's asking you to go out there and just be active in the middle of a protest. All you got to do is just be smart. All you got to do is stop being ignorant. All you got to do is be vigilant. Hey, all you got to do is be woke. As much as they tell you anti-woke, that's another thing. That's why they use that, because woke is a good term. Woke is supposed to, black people, they stole it from black people. Woke is a term that meant like, hey, when you maneuver through certain spaces, you have to stay woke and understand where your life is in danger. You got to be vigilant. So, all these people talking about anti-woke, now you better stay awake. You better get a cup of coffee and wake the f up.
And again, something we say all the time here.
To microaggressions and things that are being done to you that you might not be paying attention to.
Yeah.
But something we say all the time, and it relates to this, empathy is important. Like, just take a second, Like, it would be a lot easier if we all got along, wouldn't it?
We are in a detrimental point right now, and we don't have to be here. We got to do something.
It might get worse before it gets better. I mean, as much as it's like, hey, you don't feel like you have to get out there and protest, but if you don't, things may escalate to a point where you have no choice.
Yeah, true. Because I'm beginning to feel like that. I begin to be damn my life on the line. I was just something has to be done, man. I can't sit back and be quiet anymore because that's been the problem.
I mean, the logical conclusions to these escalations is riots.
Yeah, and y'all are about to see this. Y'all about to see everything that you saw in these inner city neighborhoods with people. Why are they setting their neighborhoods on fire? Why are people? You're gonna soon find out why. Because this country's gonna be on fire.
Mm-hmm. You think we're going to get something else like what happened with all the BLM stuff, like when that really escalated? You
probably get versions of that. Yeah, it's happening right now. It's going to go beyond like, Black Lives Matter. It's going to be like all lives matter. God damn it. It's going to be organizations of all kind of people who are just sick of this because the government isn't looking after us, which it seems like I can see what people mean now when it's like, hey, the government doesn't care about anybody. Nobody's doing anything. What the fuck are people helping out with the Constitution and helping people like us?
If you've done peaceful protests and you've voted and you've written to your congressman and representative and nothing has worked, what's the next step? What's your alternative?
A rebellion.
Yeah. And I'm not calling for it. I'm just looking at like, this is the pattern. This is the next logical thing that will happen in this chain of events.
Let me break it down to you. Star Wars. If you need that, that's what I'm always looking at. If you need me to break it down to you real simple, we are living in the times of where people are looking like stormtroopers. We got some Han Solos out there. We got some protesters out there looking a little bit like the rebellion. Where Jedi's at? It's like
yeah, and spoiler alert, if you're MAGA, you're a stormtrooper, dude.
Or a Sith Lord.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Trump is the emperor, man. Have you ever seen? Yeah. Listen, have you ever seen what was the first one? Attack of the Clones? Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was it?
What was it? What was the first one?
What was episode 1?
Oh, that's Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah, of course. Have you ever seen the Phantom Menace? I don't like that movie, but shit, I'm like, man, this. I've seen the Phantom Menace in real life. I've seen it work up now. You know, it's crazy.
So maybe it won't be so bad. We'll have pod racing. That'd be cool.
Pod racing sucks. Pod racing looks stupid. Trump is Palpatine, man. He's the emperor. You see him being, and by the way, you put a robe on that fool, he looks more like the emperor now. Yeah. Stephen Miller's a Sith Lord, all this crazy shit. And your ICE agents are the stormtroopers. You know, and I just wish their aim was worse. But how are you gonna do, people? Anyway, that's it. Sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to bring you down, but we gotta talk about something. I got something for you. I'll make it better. Hey, look at
who is this?
Hey, look at Yoshi, y'all. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, man. Yeah, Yoshi's gonna make it all better. Yeah. But would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon, where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.